The Inward Me, spoken poem by JameliaAlicia. The more I look inward into the organism of my soul, I find hidden agendas and undertones of my strength. The child version of me, scared, powerless, indifferent, gilded in cages of my inner crime. My sanity is found through reflecting on myself and my family connections. Repeated questions of my defenseless self, wanting to be strong but weakened by words. I find strength in physical movement, but beneath that strength, my inner self is weakened by words. Words come at me like arrows, stranded in time as I force to look into the eyes of the enemy. Past heartbreak consuming me, soon forgetting and not believing in love. I once believed in love, and now I'm paralyzed by painful past. My eyes fill water like a rainstorm. As I stare at my reflection, I notice the living trauma of what it's like to be pushed to the ground. Light hovers above me, soon transforming into an angelic crown of royalty. I soon realize I'm protected by God, and each word that is delivered to me is blocked by a shield. The inward me wants answers. The inward me wants change. The inward me wants to move on. The inward me wanting to be unweakened. The clouded soul rises above me, my physical body. As I open my eyes and stare at my family, I whispered, I believe. The flowers in the forest shifted. The birds sang unwritten hymns. The song became my halo and my awakening of my eye. The mountains no longer look impossible. They become lessons carved into stone, proof that every climb has a purpose, every wound a doorway into wisdom. The inward me no longer begs to be rescued. She reached for her own hand, gathering every fractured memory like scattered pieces of stained glass, allowing the light to pass through their cracks until the brokenness became beauty. The echoes of yesterday still called my name, but they no longer commanded my footsteps. They became distant whispers, traveling with the wind, unable to change the future that awaited me. I searched for forgiveness in areas that are not found, not because the past deserved it, but because my soul deserved freedom. I realized every burden into the hands of heaven, watching invisible chains dissolve like mist before the morning sun. Within the silence, I heard a voice soften, softer than thunder, yet stronger than every fear I carried. You were never forgotten. The words settled inside my spirit like seeds planted in fertile ground. Hope stretched its branches through my heart, blooming where sorrow once built its home. The inward me smiled for the first time, not because life had become easy, but because I remembered who I was. I was never the names they placed upon me. I was never the pain that followed me through the years. I was never the darkness that tried to consume me. The light had disappeared. I'm the daughter who survived, the dream who refused to surrender, the voice that refused to remain silent.